Hey everybody, so I just wanted to take a minute to say hey, and I miss everybody, and I know that some people are still able to get out and come to the clinic, and others aren't able to at this time. And I wanted to give y'all some advice while we're stuck, inside or at home, and using the social distancing that we've been asked to do. But it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful outside, and when the weather looks like this, you can't help but want to get out and cut your grass or garden or trim your bushes or whatever it is that you like to do. I know a lot of my patients have been talking about how they've been out in their yard a little bit more. And one of the things I wanted to talk about today was safety. When back safety, specifically when we're out in our yard and we're pulling our weeds, or we're planting new flowers or laying down mulch. And any of my patients know me. You know that the whole garden thing's not my thing, but I've been doing some YouTube videos myself and getting used to it, and I've noticed even in my own life and with my own back, there's some things that I wanted to just make everybody aware about, and so that's what we're going to talk about. A lot of my co-workers, colleagues, the other therapists are going to be giving you videos on some exercises you can be at home doing, how to do them, when to do them, some good music to listen to while you're doing them, and I'm gonna do a little different take and show you in your daily activities how we can be safe as well. All right, so behind me, I have some plants, and I have some mulch behind me, some garden food, and some few potted plants, and so we'll just talk about how to safely lift them. If you can't lift it, some things that you can do with it, and some do's and some don'ts. Okay, so we'll see how this goes, and here we go. So, all right. So one of the things I hear from people is when they hurt themselves or they come into the clinic, what did you do? So I was bending over and I was lifting a pot. So, okay, so basically what they mean by that is they were standing up. I'm gonna come out of view a little bit, but they were standing up. And they were leaning over, and then they were lifting from here. And this is a big no-no. It's one of those things that you don't realize it until you've already done it, that you messed up. And so what you want to do is you kind of want to do what I'm doing. You want to get down to the level of what you're working with. And so, this is pretty light. I can lift it, but we've been working out in the yard for a while. You get tired and you get into these bad habits. You want to bend down and mess around and pull your plant out. And so if you can, if you're able, you want to get down, squat, bring it close to you, work, do what you need to do with it. Or if you need to move it, maybe half squat, get down to this position and lift up, keeping my core tight, belly button towards my spine as I lift. All right, even something as simple and as light as this can damage our back, or what I call a derangement, derange a disc or something. And so whenever opportunity presents itself, you need to get down to the level of it. But this is light. All right, so with that there. But what if you have something that's relatively heavy? I have some garden plant food here. I don't know, it's about 40 pounds. Feels like it anyways. Obviously, I'm too low to get it in this position. And so really, the best thing for you to do is to open this up, take a cup of what you need, or however much, and walk it to where you need to go and sprinkle the food, just for overall safety. But as you see, this is here, and the rest of my yard's out there. And so what if I need to move it, and I can't just take a cup and go? So when moving this around, you want to use, your basic. You don't want to bend at the waist, so you want to keep your abs tight. You want to use your legs, okay? You're not using your arms, you're not using your back when you do this. So I'm going to show you the proper lifting technique. When you get it out of your car and bring it to wherever you're bringing it, keep it about waist level. That would help too, so you're not having to get it all the way down from the ground. Anything waist level is easier to get than when it's already down on the ground. But I have it here, so I'm going to show you how to lift it and move it. Even with something like that, if you see, I have my belly button tight, core tight, and I'm reaching forward. Okay, so it's easy from a standing position. Over here, core tight, drop my legs, grab it from the bottom, and I'm gonna lift just like this. Okay, abs tight, bring it back down. All right, we're not doing this. Come here and lift. Totally taking your back into a very provocative position there. And it's all strain, it's all back muscle, and it's a big no-no. Okay? So again, here, legs, grab it from the top, grab it from the bottom, and then lift. Okay? Then you can move it to where you need to move it. Alright, now that's pretty steady. It's pretty easy. But what if you have something that moves around on you? You know, it's not quite as flexible or just flatter. So I have my mulch. You can't see, it's down here. There you go. Okay. And so what you want to do here is, again, you're going to try to get up under it. So I'm down low. Here. Squat down low. Right there. And I'll lift up. Throw it on my shoulder if I can. And then walk. Alright. So those are some basic things you can do. Be careful with the heavy lifting. Honestly, I'll tell you, if you can avoid it, avoid it. You know, I live by myself, so I have to do what I have to do. Some of y'all are in that same situation, but if I think something's too heavy for me, then I just take what I need, take it out of the bag, take it to where I need to go. And so you can always make something bigger, smaller. And in these times, you really don't want to get hurt, or if you've been coming to the clinic because you've been hurt and now you can't, then these are things that you can still get out, do that you love, but at the same time, taking care of yourself still. All right, big part, use your legs, use your core. Don't put strain on your back. All right, now it's with heavy lifting in the garden. What about something simple? What if we're just down here, we're pulling weeds? I have plenty of weeds to be pulled. I think I've been working on it for 2 weeks now. And you know, I can stay in this squatted position, but after a while, you know, my back's bent. It takes a toll on it. And so I really recommend breaks. Taking breaks where you can. If you're gonna be planting, you know, get down. Use a low stool that you can sit on. I don't have one of those, but if you do, I highly recommend it. And again, when you're bending forward, your abs are tight, you're leaning forward, and take breaks. So I understand you get into the mindset, you start pulling your weeds, you look up, it's been an hour since you've moved, okay? And so you really need to set a timer, maybe on your watch, maybe on your phone, whatever you're doing in between songs, but you need to stand up. And I'm gonna show you a few exercises that I like to do when I'm taking those breaks in between pulling weeds, planting flowers, okay? So I'm gonna step back a little bit so you can kind of see me. But when you've been down in this position, you need to get up with your legs. So you get up. I'm gonna put myself in the screen a little bit better. All I want you to do, you're gonna stand up, put your hands on your small of your back, and just give yourself some very gentle, light back bends. Okay? Because what happens, we get in these positions where we're bent and it's like our back forgets what it's like to be straight. It's really stiff. It's really hard to move. So an example I like to use in the clinic is the back's a joint like no other. And so you sit here and you take your finger and you hold it. And you hold it here for an hour. And you keep holding it. And then you go to release it. It's really stiff, is it not? It's the same thing with your back. It's a joint. So when you've been bent forward in this position, when you go to stand up, it's like, oh man, it really hurts. Okay? And so you need to take those breaks. And again, you're just going to stand up very gently. Just do a few back bends. Alright? We're not gymnasts, so we're not trying to do a back bend. And just very nice, light. Take a moment. Don't bend forward. I know you're going to want to. Let's get a stretch. Go the opposite direction. Just right here. Okay. So I'm going to be doing more of these videos throughout our time, however long this is going to last. But I'm going to do some videos for inside. I'm going to do some videos for outside, and I'll throw in a few exercise videos while I'm at it. All right. Hope everybody's staying safe. Y'all are listening to the precautions that they've asked us to take.